Hi folks, another update on the fuckery that is West Midlands Police, DUDLEY Council, their dregs, the creature beast, etc. Whatever you like to call them. Don't call them perps, that's the name they made up for themselves. Anyway, so I'm going to show you my door action. The motion sensors are going off over the last few days. I'm just turning this fan down or off. Yeah, okay, so let's go to alarm. And that was the 12th today. Should do from the 10th. I didn't do the 10th, did I? Yeah, so my door, camera on the door, it went off 527 times. It's no it. It was 700 odd, wasn't it, before people? Just show you the times it went off. And that room, 28, that's my bedroom. Let's go see how many times it went off there. I think that was the cat actually. 2, 7, 6, 6, 7. Okay, that was on the 10th. More about that another time. Wednesday, yesterday, so how many times it went off. Let's look. 563, can you see that? Even the one in the room, it says 47. I don't believe that for a moment, but we'll just go with that. Okay, that's room and in. I'm in, I'll just say. And that could be the cats jumping up and down, doing their thing. And the 12th, which is today, so far it's 273. And so far today, in the room, it's 223. Now I want to show you, I'll keep reminding you who this is all about. Why I'm being targeted by West Midlands Police and who they're protecting. Protecting Paul Burgress here, a convicted rapist, stalker, long criminal history of violence against women. That there's a beast, that there, I don't know what that is, one of the creature beasts attempting to target me, that there's a dog with a portal, number 30, etc, etc. She's got 3 demons that are the same, and the shadow demon. If you look at my post, I've got on UFO, you know what I mean about the shadow demon. That is the racist downstairs, Patrick. Fucking hell. That is undercover police. That's Sylvia, the partner of the beast. That was being at sexual intercourse or sexual contact with not only the undercover police officer, remember I told you about him right at the very beginning, the first undercover police officer who knew that was undercover, right at the very beginning, and I told you where he wore a rubber cape and hat. Yeah. And also she was involved with, in inverted commas, Matthew Cartwright, the ex-housing manager. Now you can see down there, it's an undercover police officer. And do you know when I said there's a poster made about them trying to talk like a road man, a street man, a yardie, whatever. That's the fat fuck who tried to do it. That's the one. When you hear the voice in the background, he is one of the voices. That sounds like very deep, like a black man's voice. Beast, who's got his son involved in how it can, is an undercover police officer. That's part of my targeting. Okie dokie. That's the racist Brian in there that called me a nigger bitch, and the police, he's the one that police get said he's a child molester. That's undercover police officer number 30 he lives at. Is it 30? 32, sorry, yeah, number 32. Still lives in the block. Anybody care to share that information? And that is the partner, that is the partner of that. And that is also involved in my targeting. And he recently has just tried to change its walk as well. And the one in the next block, or next 2 blocks, don't know which it is. And yesterday, that's the one, the partner to the blonde child molester. That, fuck you know. Every time I go into the kitchen, hey folks, I'll give you a video about that another time. It just happened to appear. It's fucking grotesque. Even the entities that are on her don't like her. I thought it was me. That's just such a strong dislike towards her. I didn't know why. Well, I do. actually. It's my own prejudice against small-blooded obese people, but that's me to deal with. But it's not. There's entities that feed on her that don't even like her, really dislike her intensely. All the other entities, on all the others, like on hers, they're just there. Literally, they're just there. There's no emotion, they're just there on her, or looking at her, or beside her. There's nothing there. You don't get any speed or any emotions coming from the entities, except for that one. For some reason, they hate her. Really hate her. Even the entity that's on it, there, the shadow man that was on it, they show no emotion. The entities, all of them, everybody that points to, have got entity attachments. And if you looked at my post yesterday regarding UFO, my family, and I was asking a few questions about the Freemasons, etc., etc., and that they've all got entity attachments. They're all linked to the abyss, and the abyss, like I said previously, is hell or a dimension that even entities that sort of overlay on people that are alive somewhere else, like you hear about the reptilians and etc., etc. Even the entities that are overlaying on a human don't go near these people. So that it feeds off her, but it's not on her, it's away from it, always stands back. Do you know where that fucking guy is there? He's one of them as well. It's always about 2 meters away, but now it's changed where all that's blackness, all that around her is all black. That beast has always had black around her. She's a portal, like I told you, like that's a portal as well. Always, if you can see it, that's why I'm leaving the camera here. If you also want to test your abilities, your intuition, your psychic abilities, you should be able to see where, oh, they've got lines on, so you'll be able to sort of like, so if you can see where the energy, the darkness around them goes. And that one. And that one. That's just one big block of black. See if you can see. Just test yourself. Or you can do it on the new Police Crime Commissioner of West Midlands, or the old one as well, actually. Even though trying to do this lighting to disguise what it fucking is. So what I'm going to do now, on what's on it, what's feeding off it, is show you one of the cameras, show you how much they mess around with the cameras on my door. Okay, so I posted here about my family. Look at the date, the 12th. The 12th, and I'm going to link it with this post actually, so you can have a look and see for yourselves the UFOs. You can call them UFOs. You can't call them family. Just being very my. UFOs, flying saucers, whatever you want to call them. What they say about the Freemasons, what they say about the entities attached to the beast that just showed you, what's attached to the other creature beast that involved in my targeting, and how much they've been lied to. Like the Freemasons have been lied to right from the conception. Anyway, right from the very beginning, they've been lied to about who's controlling them and the entities that they feed off, and the energies and all the knowledge of the world that they're supposed to got, this inner knowledge. It's all been a lie, and they're just food for the entities. And I'm going to show you how much. I'm listening to anybody's wondering, Dennis Brown, Prince of Reggae. If anybody knows, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. No shame in not knowing. Right, what I'm playing for, I'm going to put that still. What I'm going to play for you is just show you how much the beast fuck with the camera. And when I say the beast, I am not name calling. I want you to go back. I'm going to link the videos, like I said previously, on what my family called them, or what they are. I don't think my family called them beasts. They're subhuman, and my family agreed that they're not human. They may look like human beings. And I mean everybody involved. And once you do something for them, no matter how small an act you think it is, they automatically suck you in. You're automatically linked to that group. Because there's so many portals, people with inverted commas again, Hub Day, got a portal. The red coat child molester's got a portal. Number 30 dog demon's got a portal. Chanel Campbell's got a portal. There's quite a few people that are involved in this that are so fucked up that the darkness, there's something that's latched onto them, an evil presence, if you want to say it, an evil force, an evil energy. Don't know what it is. That when they talk to people, when they interact with somebody, and you can literally see the entities shooting out from their chest into the upper chest, neck area of whoever they're speaking to. It's got so now they've created a portal between the flats. Do you know where the fat fuck was hanging out? I showed you the picture. Okay, there's a flat there. It's like that thing's there. That's her flat with the window. That's her flat there with the perverted blonde child molester. There's a flat with him. And there's a flat on that side. On that side, there's quite a few undercover police officers. I think they've moved now and put a dirty man in that wears just a gown. I swear to God. I've done a post, but I've not posted it yet because I want my family to confirm. I want to turn that off. Let me turn it off. I want my family to confirm that they've put another beast in, a child molester, in the flats. But I'm gonna wait for my family to confirm that, so you don't say, oh, you've spotted another one. You're saying the one, the raw child molesters, the raw beast. They've done this. West Midlands Police, DUDLEY Council, when they realised, because it came all of a sudden, and it came all of a sudden with, let me see if I can fucking pinpoint the demon for you, with that. I think I told you I've done a post on that. It came all of a sudden with that. I saw, it's like a film, literally like a film, a blonde, not blonde, brown-haired little girl, 7, 8, 9 years old. He was molesting her or thinking about molesting her, and it was that day, that very day, okay? Since then, they've been aware, the police, the creature beast, that talks to me, that I can read the strongest emotion or the strongest whatever energy that they are admitting from whoever, okay? So they've put, and I think they've tested me as well. The bees do test me because they're cunts. See if I can read, and I got things right, and I have got sort of, from their reaction, from the police officers that were on the case, that are no longer on the case, that are child molesters, or rapists, that I can read. And my family have confirmed a few things. Sometimes my family will say, and confirmed a few things regarding Chief Inspector Jane Hobday. Since that, they've put numerous child molesters, numerous racist beast dregs in my way to sort of like, oh, it's another one, oh, it's another one. So by the time I do get to Jane Hobday, be like, oh, another one. She thinks of all child molesters, she thinks of all rapists, oh, she thinks of all beasts. And I'm aware of what they're doing, fuckers. But he was the very first one, and I didn't mean. And this is what will happen to you once you original humans. Your intuition won't stop at being able to sort of like judge a person, or you'll get to be, what's the best way to describe it? That you know them, you just know the person, and you will know the sort of the very high energetic points in their life, the high emotional or motive points in their life, for everybody. Okay, I didn't know that what I would see. I've not just seen it with him. I've seen him with another one, and it's always been confirmed by my family. My family's confirmed it with another one, dark-haired guy, hangs around with the beast, hangs around with that talk. That's demon. That's Morbid, I call her, and her blonde child molester partner. Okay, so it was confirmed. My family's confirmed it. It's confirmed it with him as well. So they put everything in my way. So like when it comes to Jamie Hobday, when it comes to police officers, because I've said, okay, fuck this for a living. What I'm going to ask my family, I'm just going to ask them 3 questions of people that are involved, who I name, like Jamie Hobday, like Patrick Haley, like the new Chief Inspector Simon Foster, like David Thompson, the Inspector. I'm going to just ask questions. Are they involved in my targeting? Are they child molesters? Have they got entity attachments? That's what it's going to do, because it's going to take too long. And like I said previously, I think there was about 75% of people involved in my targeting that some way sexual deviance. I think it's higher than that. I think I was being very generous in that score. Anyway, first child molester, and it was confirmed actually. My family confirmed about him. That's not his dog, because I've got a connection to him. You'll find that your connection to animals will grow. Your connection with the earth will grow. I've not got a dog. The cat won't allow it, so I can't have one. So they have things too. So if you're into a certain car, so make a car, and when you see one, you're just instantly drawn to it. Dogs for me, animals are for me. I mean, sort of animals, I can't have one. A dog. If you're a man and you're fit and you're my age, and you've got a dog, I want to come round and pet your pet. Oh, we're all adults. Anyway, this one here, skip. Does anybody go for that? For that adverts? Anyway, this, see the date it was recorded on, 22 hours ago, and it was recorded on the 11th of August, and it was recorded between, you might be able to see it, let me just play it, see if I can, or you can, I'm going to go back from the start. I'm not going to play all of it, I'm just going to play just how much DUDLEY Council and West Midlands Police.
Charlotte with new innovation, SPF 50, invisible U.
I scared myself then. I turned it off. Oh, shout lady. Okay. Okay. Just go back. Be calm, Jane. Here we go. Okay. So this is just an example, just how much DUDLEY Council and West Midlands Police fuck up the cameras outside my door. And like I said previously, they do this in order to stand outside my door, and it's like I said, energy. They sort of try to grab onto your energy. They've got some technology where they can use that technology to go into your energy. And you won't believe what they can do and who can do it. It's not highly intelligent police officers, are not highly trained. These are the fucking dregs of society. Talking about them. Look at that. They are the undercover police officers. They're not sophisticated, they're not highly trained. They're just people at the very edge of society, the dregs. Okay. And I've done this so that, like, delivery people that can hear me, people with very low intelligence can also latch onto your energy and your psyche. Okay, so one point, because I've got quite a high energy frequency, mine's quite, they have to sort of get near me, as near me as much as possible. So what they do is stand outside my door, and so to do that, and not so the like I said with the motion cameras, sensor cameras that go off, they've done that so that I'll turn the motion sensor cameras off. I don't know what's happening here. Let's do that. There we go. Excuse me. Yeah. So the motion sensor cameras, I've turned off. So obviously, when they come out and standing outside my door, when they're using the technology to sort of latch into my energy, or latch onto my energy, should I say, I won't know that they're there. Okay, the motion sensors, I've just showed you right at the very beginning of this, it goes off, how many times it goes off, and they do that. So when they do, like this here, this is going from, oh fucking hell, what have I done? I've done it again onto folks. There we go. Does anybody else watch the Dead Files? Don't you think it's good? Anyway, so this, look at the date on here. It'll just focus. Okay. So it's 3:30. It's going a bit before then. And that's the camera on my door facing out. And I've got some sensors where the lights got off on this landing, so it went off. The normally gets dark. Anybody who knows that lives in flats or anybody lives in communal areas, you know that the lights gets a certain level and it goes off. These, excuse me, lights did the same, but the fuckers have rigged it so it'll just go off and stay off while they're outside my door. And they're not working with fucking mastermind or geniuses. We're working with fucking that. Use that. That's the beast again. These, it's like that creature, Fat Morbidus Corda, stood outside my door. So is that one. So is that one. That one's the start with that one is the stalker. The rapist stalker. That stood outside my door. That's the police officer that's sort of, they've got different units, and the units are quite small, so each got a task to do. But he's definitely part of my, and so is that female. Believe it or not, it is female. Part of it as well. Okay, so he's part of my targeting. And I'm not the only one that these creatures target. You can bear that in mind. See, that's Brian. The one that police told me is a child rapist, number 30. And he's been involved in my targeting right from the very beginning. Okay, so go back to the camera on the door. I can go quite fast, can't I? Quite fast. See, turn the lights off in the landing. The camera's not picking it up because it's dark. And they just stand outside doing their thing. Okay, what I'm going to do is link my family. And you'll be able to tell that UFOs because it's not lights, it's not sort of somebody's flats, and what they say about the Freemasons, what they say about the creature beasts involved, and that they've got attachment, demon is attachment, shadow demon, but it's just a demon. Like so, the portal's got Forerunner, 3 the same, and she was actually put into Headfoot me. So the portal's got 3 the same, and one shadow person. That's got a shadow person. It's always had a shadow person. That one had sort of like, fucking hell. What did it have? I want to say it's squash. I can't think of the creature's name. Anyway, now it's just a demon attached. Don't know if to do with them being racist or what. I don't know, folks. I don't know. But must play now for people just in case, eh? Any fucking racists out there. So that, remember, this is all because of this shit. Okay? So I want you, creature beast, to Dudley Council, at the various supermarkets, at XL20, at PH Jones. All you folks is because of this beast. And because your energies are attached to that, anything that is ever done is going to get payback for. There is a thing called heaven and hell. You've linked yourself to hell or the abyss, then you will share the same punishment as this beast. You will feel what it feels when it dies, and the entities that attach to it, and that beast as well. And it's a nasty fucker in itself, but that was involved right from the very beginning, along with that one. Anyway, I'll get my family to confirm all this. Look at that. They're not fucking sophisticated, are they? They're fucking rancid. I know I'm biased in my opinion, but they are fucking rancid. Look at that. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Anyway, that can barely pass as human, can't it? It can barely pass. Anyway, I'm going to link with my family saying, the UFOs. Let me just give you a brief. See the light? Right from the very beginning, see the light moving? And I think I am asking questions, so go, give you a little taster. Go and watch it. All them, there's 2 of them. 2 sets of videos, sorry, I should say. See it moving? My family. And we're going to get going, folks. Bye for now, and I'll give you an update probably next week or tomorrow. Depends how things go. It's going to be ours. And there's definite reason why I'm playing Dennis Brown in the background. There's any dust on here. Oh, there's there. Anyway, I'm going to get going now.